Is it that you feel there is a process that is being mounted to really delay the implementation of these services that you are requesting government to put in place for you people?
Well, exactly so. I mean, following our press conference, the chairman for the press, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health also released a presser, and they seem to want to assure nurses and midwives that they are not going to backtrack on what we have agreed. They are going to follow the roadmap. But we've been here before. We've been at this situation before. That is what led to the strike action. We kept having meetings, postponement meetings, discussions on these same conditions of service by the Minister for Health and other stakeholders. And we think we are not ready for these routes of discussions and postponements and meetings again. Where we have reached is about implementation. And we have come to a discussion table where 4 items have been agreed upon to be implemented in July. So we expect nothing less than what has been agreed to be implemented. So anything short of this will trigger other series of actions.
Now, at the time you were agreeing to this scheduled date, was it just with the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health, or those other key stakeholders were also involved in fixing today for your meeting?
All the other stakeholders were available for this discussion, and they were a party to this 26th date. We agreed to meet on the 26th with a view that by 26th, whatever decision had been reached on the 12th, that is 2 weeks before the date, would have been put into perspective and signed off so that the implementation can continue seamlessly. So we were expecting this 26th meeting to put finality to the discussions that we had previously, and nothing short of that, only to be told some parties were out of the jurisdiction. And if that happened previously, or they had expressed intent of being out of the jurisdiction, I think we should have been informed, and this discussion should have gone on not a day to the meeting when we had put all our things ready, and then our council is ready for that meeting, only to be told that some are not available. I don't think this is a fair play.
Who gave you that information? Specifically, is it the chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health, or?
Precisely, the chairman for the Parliamentary Select Committee.
And I'm sure he gave you that assurance that rescheduling the date to the 10th of July, certainly it will happen. And is it that you don't trust his words?
It's not about trusting his words, and the 10th of July is the concern. Our members agreed that we are suspending this action with a hope that by 26th of June, we would have come into an agreement, an amicable settlement of this issue and put it to rest. So when we are going back to our members for mandate, or we are going back to explain to them that this same meeting that was scheduled, where they have so much hope for it to end this route of actions, industrial action, is being pushed to 10th of July, it means a lot.
Could you have probably waited for the 10th of July before coming out with this press conference?
Why would we have to wait when they communicated to us a day before the meeting, and we didn't have the opportunity to communicate same to our members? The council was just in a meeting and getting ready for the meeting the following day, only to be told in the late hours of the day that the meeting has been scheduled. Our members are looking up to us as leaders, and any action that we put out of their reach or their agreement will put leaders in a very bad shape, and we wouldn't do that anymore. Previously, we explained to them the posture of the employer. We were able to convince them to exercise restraint and patience whilst we advocate for them and to negotiate with the employer. our words has fallen on deaf soil because the employer failed to hit to our demands, and we were more or less like we were defending the employer in that regard. And now we have decided to give them information as and when it's available to us. We are no more going to condone and connive or shield any officer. We are going to give information promptly to our followers or our members as soon as we have that information.